Hey everybody, Bradley's Fan 9, Pogo Shiny Hunter here with Jazzamungo this time. And today I'm going to show you the pre-scout for the Pokemon Day 2020. I showed you the preparation video of what to expect, and now I'm going to show you after a day of the event going by, everything to look out for, the news, the things that I've found out since the event started, what spawns are out there and what you should be looking out for, as well as other helpful tricks as far as shundo hunting and things like that go. So stay tuned and hope you enjoy the video. Okay, we got Mr. Peach decided to join us for the next bit here. Everybody say hey to Mr. Peach. He's gathering quite the fan base. Anyways, so about the event and the things we were skeptical about, unfortunately, let's start off with the Mewtwo can't be shiny. Why? I don't know why they would do that to us, but hey, can't be shiny, it's just the way it is. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, it's the Armored Mewtwo in the 5-star raids. As you know, Mewtwo can be shiny, as you can see there. And we were wondering if the Armored Mewtwo could be shiny, and unfortunately this guy cannot be shiny. I was kind of thinking that it would, but unfortunately it cannot. So that's sad, but that's just the way it is. Same goes for the clone Pokemon. I haven't yet picked one up. But if you're wondering what I'm talking about, this is the guy I'm talking about. They got Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise in the 4-star raids. You can hit them up just because they're like a special event Pokemon, and they do have the exclusive Community Day moves like Blast Burn for Charizard, Frenzy Plant, and Hydro Cannon. So that's pretty cool, but these guys cannot be shiny. But as you can see, that Charizard, he looks a lot like the movie one, the clone Pokemon. So they can't be shiny, but they are out there in the 4-star raids. As I said, that Mewtwo, he's in the 5-star raids, but can't be shiny. As far as the party hats go, they cannot evolve. None of them can. They can be shiny. The Eevee and the Pikachu both can be shiny in the wild. As you can see here, I found one Shundo. I haven't found the Pikachu, but I did find a Shundo Eevee. As you can see there. Perfect stats. If you want to see how to Shundo hunt, I'll show you near the end of this video how to Shundo hunt for this event. As far as the rest of the event goes, you can see there anyways that you can't evolve it. Same thing goes for the Pika. Can't evolve him either. Same with Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle that you can get in 1-star raids and 7k eggs. You cannot get a Pichu either. Since you can't evolve the Pikachu, you can't get a Pichu either, unfortunately. So these guys are just basically a special. You could get these starter shinies, the Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle shiny, but they do not evolve. As you can see there, I got one of each so far. There's that Pikachu if you take pictures of your buddy. If you turn off AR, your buddy will just walk there and you don't have to place him on the ground, which is really nice and handy. So you don't have to give him a berry, but I might as well get him walking with me. If you didn't know how to do this, this is how you do it. Pretty simple. Go into settings and tick off the AR if that's turned on, if it's telling you to place them somewhere. I mean, you could do it that way if you want. This way is the easiest way if you're sitting down, like I am, obviously. As you see there, you could do this once a day. You see regular Pika is not very impressed, but the clone Pika is pretty pumped up. See, it's got the jagged black ears. We'll give Charizard a pet too. Make sure to get those hearts up. There you go, he's pumped. So then a clone Pika will pop up. I don't think he can be shiny either, unfortunately. 60%. So you get that during the event too. Showed you a little example there. The Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. So there's 2 different ways to get it. So to get 7k eggs, you got to open gifts from friends. And then when you do that, as long as you have egg space, it'll kind of fill up like this. So these all have a good chance. I don't know I don't think it's 100%, but there's a good chance it's going to be a party hat starter, and there's a chance for it to be shiny. As you can see there, that's someone on Instagram. Like I said, send me your shinies. I like seeing them. I'll start throwing them up on these videos more. But there's a shiny Bulbasaur for you. Congrats to him. Hopefully I'll get one, or one of all three is kind of what I'm hoping, but I'm always hopeful and positive, but we'll see at the end of the event how good I do. As far as other spawns to look for, Stardust-wise, there's no research tied to this event, which is kind of lame, but not a big deal. As far as the nearby radar goes, I haven't mentioned it yet, but I am using iSpoofer. I downloaded it using IPA Store. You can go to my website, go to the spoofing vault, and it'll have all that details for you. I don't want to get in too deep into that. So here you can see my dust and candy nearby basically has every evolved Pokemon, because that gives you extra Stardust, right? As well as other Pokemon that I need candy of. So basically all Pokemon nearby me that are evolved. So as you can see, there's Gen 1s basically have dominated all the spawns out there. And there's lots of evolved Gen 1s sitting around. So I'm not even in a popular area right now. Let's say Tokyo is one of my favorite places to go. Alright, now that we got Tokyo loaded up, I'll show you what you mean. If I go to my nearby here, you can see there's a whole bunch more. And actually, look at that. Nearby Dragonite, what's up? You don't see that very often. I haven't seen any Hundo Dratinis, which kind of stinks, but apparently there's wild Dragonites chilling out there. Look at that baby. So see, you catch him, and he's weather boosted, you get a ton of Stardust for that. You get more Stardust for Pokemon who evolved once. If you get Pokemon who evolved twice, you get even more Stardust. And if it's weather boosted, as you can see up there, that little windy symbol, that means it's weather boosted. And you'll get even more Stardust for that. So that would be hefty Stardust. Let's give him a nice fat berry. Not too fat. Gotta save those golden berries. So now we'll see how much Stardust we get for him. Usually I'd auto run away. It's just the quicker way to catch Pokemon. But as you see there, you got 625 Stardust just for catching that guy. Pretty cool. Don't need him though, goodbye. So if you look here, there's a whole bunch more evolved Pokemon. Some Pidgeotto nearby. Basically, depending on the weather is going to kind of alter this, but if you get somewhere windy, you're going to obviously have weather boosted flying Pokemon. And that's evolved twice, so as you can see here, you could stock up Stardust by catching these evolved Pokemon. So it's not really the research you're going for Stardust during this event, it's the evolved Pokemon nearby, and they're all Gen 1 evolved Pokemon, obviously. That guy was close by, so I didn't have to wait too long to catch him. Like I said, I went to Tokyo. There's always tons of stuff everywhere down here. Another 625 Stardust, not too bad. So that covers most of the event anyways. The last thing we'll get to, or I guess I should mention anyways, the raid day, that's still going to happen March 1st. If you didn't watch the preparation video for this event, there is the, as you can see down there, I'll just throw up the quick thing. The Gengar and Nidorino Party Hat Raid Day on March 1st, 2 to 5 p.m. local time. You'll be able to get the chance to get a shiny one of them. You'll get 5 free raid passes like most raid days. So good luck with that, but that won't happen until later in this event. And then for the last thing to get to, we'll do the shundo hunting part of this video. If you follow me on Instagram, Pogo Shiny Hunter, you'll see basically I go for the shundo decks, and shundo hunting is what I do most of the time. So I'll show you my list here. I've shown you before what my main looks like. I got my main list, my special, event, level 35 hundos, regionals, and what I need for my lucky decks, basically for my alt accounts. But that doesn't matter. So the main account, I've got all possible shiny Pokemon that I don't have the FAMs completed of, set from level 27 up, 100 IV only. And then I just flip through those to find the hundos, and then once I get to the hundo, I just check to see if it's shiny. If it's shiny, I catch the shundo. If it's not, I run away. That's the basics of shundo hunting. If you're wondering what you're looking for during this event, like I said, there's Gen 1 Pokemons everywhere. So what I'm looking for, I'm hoping to get a Nidoran female and a Sandshrew shundo. I've been looking for those for a while. That would be really cool. Obviously, I'd like a few of them. Fortunately, not shiny, but I just keep checking through these. And that's how I shundo hunt. So keep an eye out for those Gen 1s you're looking for if you got those on your checklist. Some people, like my main list, has a whole bunch of ignored Pokemon because I completed the FAMs of all these Pokemon. As in, I've got a shundo of each evolution. You could go to my recent page that I just put up on my website, the Pogo Shiny Hunter database. And then if you go to the shundo screenshots, I've got it all set up, sorted by gen and things like that, and you can see all the screenshots of my shundo Pokemon. As far as the special Eevee and Pikachu that can't evolve, so you're basically looking for one shundo each, I would advise putting it on your special list. Special is any level 100 IV Pokemon, so in my special list I have all the rare ones, right? So any of these Pokemon, 100 IV that pop up, they'll come up on this list. I threw Pikachu in there because you only get 7 days to catch one. The only thing you need is Stardust to power it up. So for limited time Pokemon, I don't really worry too much about level. When I'm looking for my shundo, as I do for regular shundo hunting, I stick to level 27 and up. So basically you're looking for these Gen 1 shundos. There's still some other Pokemon in there, but mostly you're just looking for the Gen 1s. As far as Eevee and Pikachu, you could also make one called Event. This is how I found my Eevee. It's level 20 and up. I took Eevee off recently, but it was Pikachu and Eevee on there. So any Pikachu and Eevee 100 IV that pops up will come up on this list. So I'd make sure to keep checking back through my main and the event list, just so I don't miss any, and it kind of refreshes the list when you flip through to your other ones. Special is my rare ones, right? So usually I flip through the special and the main, and that's how I shundo hunt most of the time. So good luck to everyone out there shundo hunting. Obviously, good luck if you're just going for shinies too. Like I said, shiny Mewtwo is not available in the armored form, unfortunately, at least not yet. The clone Pokemon can't be shiny either, and none of the red party hat Pokemon evolve. So that's the unfortunate things about the event that we've recently found out. But the things you can get shiny are the Eevee and the Pikachu in the wild. And in raids and 7k eggs, you could get the Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle with the party hats. Show you one more example here. There's a clone Pika, party hat Charmander, shundo party hat Eevee, party hat Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Pika. There's another clone Pika. And that's just old Pokemon. There's the Community Day. They changed the party hat and made the Pikachu not evolve, so you can't get the Pichu out of eggs, but you can get those party hat Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle out of eggs, as well as hitting up 1-star raids. So far as raids during the event, that's what I'm hitting, are the 3 1-star starter raids with the party hats, because nothing else is really coming out to me except for the clones. I'll get one of each of those, but other than that, nothing really interests me during this event. So as far as shiny raids go, just hit up those 1-stars. So I hope this helped you understand all the event, what to look out for, how to maximize your shundo hunting possibilities of finding one. As more details to what I'm using iSpoofer. I'm using a pro version, so that's why I can flick through these cords and hop to Pikachus. You can go and check out all my videos on that stuff. Whether it's worth it, whether it's safe. Right now, it's kind of risky. Some people are apparently getting 30-day bans. But I believe they're all using direct download. Like I've said before, I now use IPA Store to download and get so my certificates don't get revoked as they do on direct download. You can watch my red warning videos to get information on that if you're curious. So you could go and watch my IPA Store or just download it yourself, but you can see the review and the download tutorial as well on my website. Like I said, the Pogo Shiny Hunter database was just added to that as well. So there's lots that you can look into on the website down there, and I'm constantly updating. So good luck everybody out there getting the shinies that you're looking for. Sorry for the bad news about Mewtwo. I was really hoping he could be shiny. And about Pichu, if I got you pumped up, you can't get a Pichu either. But that's okay. You still got some other stuff to look out for. So best of luck getting that shiny party hat Pika and Eevee. Thanks for watching everyone. Me and Peach will see you in the other videos.